Hey guys, Keith here, and welcome to beer review number 18. Today we have Fort Collins Brewery's Double Chocolate Stout, a very big Imperial Stout from them. I'm sure if you saw my last review, that would the Chocolate Stout, you remember how that went, and we're going to hope for something a little better this time. The ratings already look better. That's going to be, from Rate Beer, they're going to give it a 95 overall and a 94 in the style. Beer Advocate's going to give them an 83, but the owners of the site disagree. They give it a 60. So they didn't like it, but you know, it's everybody's taste is different, and you know, I've not had it, so I'm going to go ahead and get it open here and let's get it checked out and see what I think and what we think. It's going to come in at 8.5% alcohol. Oh boy. Well, let's hope I can make it through this one. It's pouring about as dark as the other, maybe a little darker. Give it a swirl. Very little head on that one, but this is a very wide snifter glass, so. Alright, well, it's very dark in the glass. No light coming through there really at all. Only on the very, very edge do you get the faintest ruby, but it's pretty well, I'd say, 98% black. So it looks really good. What little head was on there is gone. So let's go ahead and get a nose on it. Wow. Alright. That's more like it. That's got a super duper roasted malts, roasted chocolate, coffee. Very bold nose. Very strong nose. So definitely, since this smells like it's probably going to be a pretty big one too. You can get that little bit of warmness of the alcohol on the nose. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this one pretty good, but you know, still early. Alright, let's go ahead and get a taste of it. Extremely dark, bold roasted coffee, dark roasted chocolatey notes, maybe some roasted, just that cocoa, strong bitterness to it, very bitter cocoa in there. Definitely tasting really good. Tasting a whole lot more full-bodied than the last one, just the regular chocolate stout. So they've definitely beefed this one up. And with that alcohol, that's a big jump in alcohol. So it's kind of intimidating, but we can do it. And you know, at that alcohol, you don't drink this fast. You just can't. If you do, you're going to be, well, you're probably going to be on the floor pretty quick. So definitely sip on this one. Enjoy it for what it is. You know, take a nose on it once in a while. Set it back down. Then have a sip of it and fire up a blunt, fire up a bowl, fire up a cigar, whatever you like to smoke. Or if you don't like to smoke, then don't smoke and enjoy your beer. But I find a little smoke always goes good with my beer, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and take some bowl hits and let this sucker warm up, because this one's going to be a big one. Very, very big. Not the biggest one in the fridge though, so definitely stay tuned for that. I've got some more that's going to be much higher in alcohol, so I'm going to try not to put those off too late because my tolerance is not low, but it's not high either, so sometimes I have an issue with some of these bigger ones. Might get a little bit of slurred speech going on there, so, you know, I'll try to be as clear as I can, though. So, alright, let's fire up some of this Sour D. We got a ton of this Sour D. It is so good. It's like one of the best smokes so far. I know I keep saying that, but it is. It's just so good. Especially the price, you know, you can't beat them low prices. So, but this is a really nice beer. It is a little intimidating, but at the same time, it's quite seductive in a way. It's got such a chocolatey head going on, so dark and bold, a little boozy. It's inviting you to get your buzz going. Man, it's only going to take one. My goodness. That's a big, big beer. It's been warming up about 2 minutes now. It's already getting a little more boozy, so let's see where this takes us. So I'm going to go ahead and let it warm up, and I'll see you in a few. Alright, we're back now. It's been about 30-35 minutes or so, and been sipping on it and letting it warm up. So let's go ahead and get a nose on it since we've got just a little left in the glass. Alright, the booze has taken over. So it's pretty boozy. A lot of the fumes on the nose of the alcohol. A little bit of coffee still in there. And a little bit of those roasted malts are staying in there. So it's not too bad on the nose so far. A little alcohol-y, but you know, 8.5%. It's going to be a little boozy. So, alright, let's go ahead and take a drink of it and see how it is. Well, not too bad. A little coffee, a little chocolate, a little roasted malts, but a little thin and watery on the finish. But still not too much alcohol going on in the taste, so they've masked the alcohol very well. But the other flavors have kind of faded now that it's warmed up, so again, another one you'd probably want to drink pretty dang cold, because the colder the better on this one, but this one was really good. Had a lot more going on than the regular chocolate stout from Fort Collins Brewery, so I'm going to give this one a higher rating this time. Going to give it an A. So, you know, basically a 9 out of 10, a 90%, whatever you want to call it. So, pretty much an A beer. Not an A+, not an above, you know, not an extraordinary world-class beer, but as far as Imperial Stouts go, and especially Imperial Chocolate Stouts, it's not too bad. You know, again, probably the 9 out of 10, and I might be being a little generous on that, but, you know, I'm working on my grading scale and kind of working with some different numbers and figurations, so, you know, I'll get it down packed soon, so, but, you know, that's what we've got there, so I'm going to go ahead and give it the A today, and, you know, if they keep brewing these bigger beers like this, I'll keep trying them, and you know, maybe they'll get those flavors in there a little better, make them last a little longer through the warm up, because this is such a big beer, you can't drink it fast enough to enjoy those flavors. It's going to warm up even if you sip on it steadily. So, would like to see some more flavor going on in there, but you know, going to go ahead and give it the A today because it is pretty good for a lot that I've tried from Fort Collins Brewery. So, you know, I guess that's going to wrap it up on this one, and definitely please subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff. You know, like I'm always saying, love to see those numbers growing and the good support and the feedback and stuff. So definitely appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I hope you like what I'm doing. And if it gets too boring or too repetitive, let me know. I'll definitely try to change it up the best I can. So again, thanks for watching, and be sure to catch me on the next one.